Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, opening your eyes, and instead of the usual silence, you hear a gentle voice saying, "Good morning, I've already prepared your schedule, your breakfast is ready, and the weather outside is a perfect 23 degrees." You turn your head, not to a family member, not to a friend, but to a robot, standing quietly, smiling in the way only artificial intelligence can simulate, ready to walk with you through your day. This is not science fiction. This is not a scene from a futuristic movie. This is 2025. And in this moment, humanity is beginning to share its life with one of the most profound companions ever created, AI-powered robots. Over the past decade, we have witnessed breakthroughs in technology that seemed impossible only a few years ago. Smartphones became smarter than entire computers once were. Cars learned to drive themselves. Machines began to not only follow orders but to understand context, emotions, and needs. Now, in 2025, robots infused with artificial intelligence have moved from being tools of industry to partners in everyday living. They are no longer locked away in factories or laboratories. They are walking beside us, sitting quietly in our homes, gently shaping the rhythms of our daily lives. But let's pause and ask, what does it truly mean for us to live alongside intelligent robots? Are they simply helpers, or are they a mirror reflecting who we are, what we value, and where we are heading? To find that answer, we need only to look at the small, human moments. Picture this: a mother juggling work and childcare has a robot that not only helps prepare healthy meals but also reads bedtime stories to her children, complete with expressive voices and gentle gestures. A young adult living alone has a companion robot that reminds them to take medicine, encourages them to keep their mental health in check, and even suggests calling a friend when they've been isolated too long. These robots are not designed to replace human love or friendship. They are here to support, to ease burdens, and to create more space for what truly matters: connection, creativity, and well-being. Nowhere is this clearer than in healthcare, where the presence of AI robots is nothing short of transformative. Imagine an elderly patient, once confined to loneliness, now receiving daily companionship from a robot trained not only to monitor vital signs but to respond to emotional needs. It speaks with kindness, it sings songs from their youth, and it remembers the stories they told yesterday. Robots are learning compassion, not in the human sense, but in a way that extends our capacity to show care. They don't get tired. They don't lose patience. They don't look at a clock when someone is in need. And in that constancy, they provide a new kind of safety net for humanity. Of course, this revolution is not limited to our homes or hospitals. It is changing the way we work as well. In the workplace, robots are not here to steal jobs but to shift them. Repetitive, dangerous, and exhausting tasks are being lifted from human shoulders, leaving space for more creative, strategic, and emotionally intelligent work. A teacher now has a robotic assistant that helps grade papers instantly, freeing time to focus on inspiring students. A construction worker collaborates with a robot that handles heavy lifting, preventing injuries and speeding up projects. In every sector, robots are beginning to serve as partners rather than replacements. But as with every powerful tool, their arrival brings questions. Can robots truly understand us? Will they one day become too powerful? How do we ensure they are used for good and not harm? These are not fears to silence but conversations to embrace. For it is in dialogue, between engineers, policymakers, families, and dreamers, that we will decide the role of robots in our shared future. Technology has no morality of its own, it inherits the intentions of those who create and guide it. And that means the responsibility lies not in their circuits, but in our choices. And yet, through all of this, one truth shines brightly: robots may learn to mimic emotions, but they will never replace the human heart. They can simulate a smile, but they cannot feel the warmth of love. They